Welcome everyone out there in the wide world to our inaugural one-shot powered by The Way We Nerd. As always, I am John Hudson, otherwise known as Hudsomus Prime. We have Joshua Potter.
Hello.
And we got Daniel Villalobos.
What's up, folks? How's everybody doing?
Oh, yeah. And today we are here to bring you the big news in bitty bite-sized chunks. And up first is going to be, as you can see behind me, the recent casting of the new Miss Marvel for the Disney Plus TV series of Iman Vellani, who this will be her inaugural project. So I'd like to open the floor for discussion. Gentlemen, what do you think this means for the MCU at large?
Well, she's nothing at all. Like not even like student films or something.
Nah,
like she's fresh.
Thing, I was like, well,
I mean, she looks like she's 13 years old. I don't know if I'm getting her age right, but
18. She's 18, 19, I believe.
She's 18 years old?
She's born 2001, 2002 era.
Nice.
Well, she's very youthful looking. Because I know Camilla, if I remember correctly in the comics, she starts in high school. I would say somewhere in the middle of high school, right? Like fresh sophomore.
Is she 15 or like she's 15, 14, isn't she?
Yeah, somewhere in there. So I would say freshman, sophomore.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a high school. I mean, it's like Peter Parker, essentially. It's like Spider-Man.
Which I love their team up. They had recently. I think it was called Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man and Miss Marvel. But it was pretty funny where they switched bodies. They did the whole Freaky Friday thing. So it was kind of interesting. I would just say my piece on this real quick. I don't know who she is, but looking at her next to Miss Marvel, she is a perfect match as far as looks goes. I'm glad they cast, obviously a Muslim American or Middle Eastern. Yeah, I assume
her parents are Pakistani immigrants.
And they didn't find somebody who was half Swedish, and right. a quarter Iranian, or something like that.
Are you sure we couldn't get Scarlett Johansson for this role?
Miss Marvel in a shell. Yeah. No.
Right.
I'm very excited for this project in general because I love the story. I wish I would have been collecting the comic from the very beginning because it's worth a ton of money, and now it's going to be worth even more because this show will be a success, I think. Because, I mean, you saw what having a black superhero did for the black community. Now having a Muslim American superhero, I mean, it's just what the doctor ordered, especially in these times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm my hot take. That's not that hot, but I'm all in. I love that Marvel is continuing with their tradition of further representation, across the board, different nationalities, gender, all that kind of stuff. I think it's great. And I love, like Dan said, I love the story of Kamala Khan and Miss Marvel. And I just think that's great. Also to cast a brand new person, an up and comer, or as a lot of people like to call them, a no-name, which I think needs to go away. That term needs to go away. She's an actress. She is an up-and-comer. I think that's great. And she looks the part. So I'm very excited for it. And I really hope one of my favorite things from the comics is her fangirling over Captain Marvel, who was the original Miss Marvel. So I hope we get some Brie Larson sort of cameos, maybe not. I mean, I'm not saying we need that, and I hope they don't do it too soon, but I think it would be awesome if she had like a Captain Marvel t-shirt or some such thing like that.
Well, my question, I should have asked this question from the beginning, and I should know this, but my nerd cred has been low lately because I've been concentrating on stupid sports, although Lakers, champions. Football's going bad for me, but not basketball. Anyway, for Kobe. But is this a show or a movie?
It's a show, yeah.
Okay, but it is in the MCU, so there is a potential of having. I mean, Captain Marvel is going to be in her universe.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, absolutely.
What I think is going to happen, and John, you can probably talk more about this than I can, because I'm sure you have many theories and thoughts on this. I think this is a build to a Young Avengers movie or a West Coast Avengers movie, or some such incarnation like that, because we have Stature now, basically. From now that we've had Endgame, we have Stature. I'm sure we're gonna get Kate Bishop as, well, not Kate Bishop, but we're gonna get Lady Hawkeye essentially at some point.
Don't want to jump More into that actually, but I did just hear that the Hawkeye series is using Kate Bishop because it's covering Hawkeye while Endgame and Infinity War. That's the time that now this is rumored, but he's going to be training Kate Bishop. I heard that, in absence of his daughter.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Got it. So it won't be his daughter. It'll be another person he's training.
Yeah, and that's cool because then because it'll be pre like John says, it'll be pre Endgame. So it's going to be during that period when he's either before he becomes Ronin or he is Ronin. So that'll be fun. That's fun.
Exciting. Yeah, I'm all in for. I mean, I don't think we're necessarily going to get another full blown old Avengers movie. I have to say old Avengers now. I don't, because I mean, I hope they don't bring back Iron Man. I don't want that to happen. I think he needs to stay away. Unless they do, part of the multiverse of madness. He's in an alternate universe.
No, don't even do.
John has a theory. I love it. We'll talk about that.
Don't even do that. The only thing I want them to do is the rumor that I heard that somebody let it spill. I don't know who it was, that he's doing a voice for the Marvel What If. That I'm okay with because that's animated. Yeah, but if you're not going to bring Tony Stark back completely as a character, I don't want a fucking cameo. But I want to hear John's theory though.
I do too. My final thought, and then I'll shut up, is I'm excited about a Young Avengers movie led by someone like Kamala Khan, America Chavez, Miles, getting Miles Morales in there, that would be great.
We need Miles.
Just having all those guys in there, that would be awesome. I can't think of some of the other West Coast Avengers in this current volume, but Tigra.
They could do whatever they want. They could put whatever Avengers. They don't have to adhere to the comics.
Yeah.
Don't forget Squirrel Girl.
And Squirrel Girl. Oh God, yeah.
Please
and Gwenpool. Let's throw Gwenpool in there. Why not?
Please give me Anna Kendrick as Squirrel Girl. Please give me Anna Kendrick. Come on.
Didn't they cast her already? I thought she was the chick from the AT&T commercials.
Oh, I love her. Never mind. I'm good with her too.
Okay.
That's what I heard.
I love her. I'm definitely down with her. I like her a lot. All right, cool. All right, now let's get to you, Hudson, because Josh and I have said our piece on Miss Marvel since we've gotten straight a little bit off. Well, no, we stayed a little bit Young Avengers. So
I tried to bring it back around.
Yeah, you did.
But, well, what I was going to say was regarding the Robert Downey Jr. thing, just to put a pin in it, I've heard he might be attached to a potential Secret Wars movie they're talking about doing, which we'll get this later in a Spider-Man 3 video coming soon. But they're really I think amping up on the multiverse because they will use the multiverse as an explanation for every Marvel property that's come before it. So now your Blade, X-Men, Fantastic Four, those are going to be your Marvel legacy. But that's a video for another time. We'll go into that at some point. As far as the Miss Marvel stuff, I'm very excited to see it because, as you were saying, Josh and Daniel, it's going to be great to get a more inclusive character in there because it's just the MCU has not been the best at diversifying their cast yet. I think it's a good call.
It took them a while. It took them a while, but they're finally getting it going. Yeah.
That's why I'm excited for Shang-Chi as well. I think that's going to be fantastic.
Oh, absolutely. And despite what people like. Anybody who's in the comics circuit knows that the 2010s were not the kindest to Marvel Comics as far as the fans reciprocating the books. But I'll fight people about the fact that Kamala Khan is one of the best things to come out of that entire decade. Just because of what she does not only for young female heroes, but what she does for the introduction of legacy and a meaningful legacy within Marvel. Because up until now, and it's no secret, I'm a big Marvel fan as opposed to DC. But Marvel has actually been doing this pretty well. They did it well here, and they did it very well with Miles Morales taking over as Spider-Man in the Ultimate Universe. And it really is going to speak volumes if they can imbue this trait that has taken multiple decades over the comics of getting, the mantle of a hero passing from one to one to one, and then not having that hero resurrect and take it back. If they can set this and establish this very well in the Marvel Cinematic Universe early, I think it'll be a way to outmaneuver DC on one of the true comic tropes that I would say DC, hands down, has done the most successfully throughout its entire tenure. But that's my thoughts on that.
I agree. I love it. It's great. It's exciting.
I'm well, like you said, we're gonna get to in a later pod because I want to hear more about this legacy stuff. I
know you do.
Just the idea that they're acknowledging. I'm not gonna say it's my Marvel, but it's like. Because I love the MCU, obviously that's my Marvel too, and all the Marvel belongs to everybody. But as much as we're enjoying the MCU, there were some good movies back then: Spider-Man 1 and 2, Blade 1 and 2, Most of the usually 1 and 2.
Yeah. How many Spider-Man movies have there been? And only one of them has touched Doc Ock because he was done so damn well.
5. Yeah, there's been 5.
Yep.
So, keep moving. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I just love Alfred Molina.
No. But like I said,
he's fantastic.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that conversation when we talk about Spider-Man in one of the other bite-sized shows. So I think we're good on Miss Marvel. Or what do you think, John? You think we got anything else? We can.
I said my piece. You guys good?
All right. Well, take us home then, brother.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us for one of these one-shots powered by The Way We Nerd. On our way out, my name is John Hudson.
To my left, Potter.
Danny Villalobos. And it was great seeing you guys. And stay tuned for a lot more Way We Nerd. But right now, just enjoy this little bite-sized stuff.
All right, can we do that exit again? I think we can traipse over that exit a little bit better.
I agree. I think there was enough of a break in there that I could definitely put it in there, so I could definitely cut it. All right, so so just take.
Should we do the outro the same way we did the intro, or?
Yeah, do it. Say I'm John Hudson for Joshua Potter, Danny Villalobos, and then we can just say goodbye.
Okay.
And just don't. Actually, never mind. Don't worry about the coming soon stuff. Okay.
All right. Cool.
I'll add a tag. Just me recording it for it. But all right, let's do the ending.
All right, cool. All right, everybody out there, thank you for joining us on our inaugural one-shot powered by The Way We Nerd. As always, I am John Hudson, and with me is Joshua Potter.
See you later.
And Daniel Villalobos.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.